function, celebrating recovery together, right? And so I don't exactly know how to go about this, because last time I did one of these things, it was pretty much the same kind of recovery, same one system that I know. I am a recovering alcoholic, and I haven't had a drink or a drug of any kind for 28 years. And of course, I'm thrilled to death about it. I will tell you, it's a funny thing. There's a strange arithmetic that goes on in this recovery thing. All amounts of sober time are the same amount of time. It's a very strange arithmetic thing. And I'll tell you how I know. I wonder if we could do something about that boom, that kind of boom, the big boom down there on the bottom. I don't know if you can hear it down there. Up here is this terrible boom down out here. When I woke up on my first sober Saturday and said, I haven't had a drink for 3 days. And then I got a year. I haven't had a drink for a year. 5 years, 10, 15, 20, all the same. Everything is the same. And here's something else. You talk to somebody who hasn't had a drink or a drug for a while, clean and sober for a while. You ask them how long they've been clean and dry. They say 3 months. You say, all right. They say a year. You say, all right. They say 15 years. Yeah, all right. It's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. 1 unit of recovery, then till now. And while I'm on the subject of strange arithmetic, I will tell you that for me, when it came to drinking, 1 less than 2 choices is no choice. If I didn't have the power to refuse, I had no choice. There wasn't 1 choice, it was none. If I started, I kept on going. Usually until if I had enough presence of mind to make it to bed, then that's about all I had. And I just, basically what I'm here about is that if it wasn't, I'll tell you what it's about, but I want to tell you what it's in contrast to first. I've told people not in recovery, not clean and dry the way I got clean and dry. I've told them how long I'm sober, and they go, God, you must have a lot of willpower. And what I can tell you is that willpower kept me drunk. The more willpower I laid on myself, the less I got, the less happiness I got, the less sober I got. My sobriety, my recovery, depended upon surrender. And I see the Celebrate Recovery thing going around, probably attached to the church here. And that's a very Christ-based kind of an operation. And the operation that I got sober in was not quite so specific. But it really was critical for me. Can you hear that? Can you fix it? 2 things. I can hear it, but I can't fix it. It really was, thank you. It really was critical for me to find a dependable, some kind of a dependability. And I had an interesting thought when there it is again. Boom, 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 boom. Would whoever just unfixed it please keep his hands off the... Okay, boom, 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 still there. Boom, 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 boom. Better. Okay. One of the things about alcoholism is that, and any 12-step disease, alcoholism, compulsive overeating, sexaholism, shopping, compulsive relationships, any of those things, they all serve the same purpose in my view. This, incidentally, everybody knows this is just my opinion, right? I'm not speaking for anybody else. I've got a lot of this stuff from other people, but I'm not saying it for other people. I'm saying it for myself. All of these diseases, if you want to call them that, negative syndromes, have in common that the behavior is about shutting out the part of your life that tells you what a rotten person you are. Me, rotten person. I heard, you know, it must be your fault that you don't have any friends. Was something wrong with me, but I didn't have any idea what it was, so I thought there was something wrong with me, if you follow. I thought that there was some basic character, deep-seated evil seed in me someplace that could not be rooted out, and I was doomed to live with it the rest of my life. And if it took me down and it killed me, I was helpless before it. That was my thought. And drinking shut that information out. And I think I see it in other people, that their behaviors shut that voice out. Unfortunately, that's the same set of brain cells that enables you to get in touch with any kind of a spirituality either. So as long as I was drinking, I couldn't get in touch with a dependability, a higher power.